Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russians resumed their missile attacks on Ukraine. After about, as they say, 80 days, the Russians started using again their long-range bombers from Engels 2 airbase, and they attacked with 19 missiles. Obviously, the Ukrainians destroyed most of them. And see where did they take off. I got maps where they attacked and details. Obviously, the Ukrainians did a good job in defending the Kyiv and others. So let's go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 articles and 2 maps. Let's start with a milder one. That's how we do. The new voice of Ukraine. Russia again launches strikes on Kyiv with long-range bombers, but air defenses thwart missiles. December 8, 2023. All of the missiles Russia launched in the direction of Kyiv on the morning of December 8th were destroyed. The capital's military administration has reported on Telegram. Now, they destroyed them all, but somehow there are casualties and things are burning from the debris. Okay? Now, after a long pause of 79 days, Russia resumed strikes with cruise missiles from Tu-95 MS strategic bombers, announced the city governor Serhiy Popko. So, is this city's governor? They're talking about Kyiv. Where is Klitschko? All right, preliminary reports indicate that about 10 bombers launched X-101/555/55 cruise missiles not far from the town of Engels in Russia's Saratov Oblast. So let's start first with the map here. This is Ukraine. Obviously, here is Kyiv. And this Engels 2 base, military base, is far in the east. I'm going to show you another map. Is on Volga River. So right here you have Europe, you have Asia, Africa, Middle East. And we have the town here. This is Saratov. By Saratov you have Engels base. This is German. I don't know why it's in German, but it doesn't really matter. But it's somewhere here. This is the one. It says Military Flugplatz. That means place of takeoff, the flight. So this is the military base, because you see it doesn't show anything here. I've seen it before on different maps. So I'm assuming I flew from here, and this is the Volga River. And then I'm going to do like this, just so you know. And from here, so you know where the thing is, right here on Volgograd. Here is where Ukraine is. Right here. So from here to here. So right here they take off from this area, from the Volga River, and they hit Kyiv right here. And then you want to see Stalingrad is down here. Now it's called Volgograd right here. So this is where the Stalingrad battles occurred. Now it's called Volgograd right here on the banks of Volga River. All right, so we got that covered from here to there. Here's where this, it's called elbow, this elbow on right here. And we go to this right here. We can't go far enough, but you got the point. Now let's go back to the first article. It says the air alert in the Ukrainian capital lasted almost 2 hours. An air raid, 55, and it says, according to preliminary reports, the Russians attacked the city with S-300 missiles. So that's the one. Well, the next one comes from CNN, December 8, 2023. Russia launches cruise missiles barrage on Ukraine after long pause. So the same, this is after a nearly 80-day pause. They attacked Kyiv, and not only. Obviously, it says some homes were damaged in Kyiv as a result of falling debris from downed enemy targets. Russians struck Kyiv with 6 S-300 missiles. The head of Kharkiv region's military administration, Oleg Papapa, wrote on Telegram. This is Kharkiv. So let's see where Kharkiv is, right? Kharkiv is right here in this area, far east. This is where Kharkiv is. Kharkiv Oblast, Kharkiv the town. So they attack Kiev, they attack Kharkiv this way. All right, it says the barrage of 19 missiles across Ukraine was the first such attack in more than 2 months. Of the 19 missiles fired, 14 were destroyed in Kiev and the Dnipropetrovsk regions. So let's see where the Dnipropetrovsk is. Right here. So now I have Kharkiv, we have Dnipropetrovsk, and then we got Kiev right here. So Dnipropetrovsk is right here. It's on top. It's northwest of Zaporozhye Oblast. So they attacked behind here, and they attacked Kharkiv, and then Kiev right there. And it says that they're launched by Tu-95 MS. They told us was approximately 10 bomber missile carriers. So 10 bombers released or launched, 19 now, or less than 19. This says the latest major cruise missile attack on Ukraine was on September 21st with 43 missiles launched and 36 intercepted, according to data from the Air Forces Command. No, all right, that's the one. And then let's go to the next. And they have anything here? No, not this one. We have this from the Kyiv Independent. Russian missile strike on Ukraine killed 1, injured 6, 4 hours ago on the 8th. And basically the same information. Most of the casualties so far had been reported in a Russian morning missile strike against Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, Pavlohrad district. Regional Governor Lysak said. What else? Dnipropetrovsk Oblast was further targeted by 7 Shahed kamikaze drones, 5 of which were shot down. And it says Russia targeted Kharkiv 6 times with S-300 missiles, injuring 36-year-old Pop. Not a single projectile reached the city. Oh my God, in Kiev. Can you believe that? Again, Serhiy Popko, Klitschko not on the radar. Why? He makes competition to the idiot. Not a single enemy projectile reached the city. All missiles flying in the direction of Kiev were destroyed by our air defense on approach to the capital. But they have casualties. Again, launched 19 Kh-101/555 cruise missiles total, of which 14 were downed over Kiev and Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. And this is the last article, Ukrainska Pravda. They give us the clear This is from 9:35 a.m. And they gave us the same 19, the date, 14 downed. Background. Ukraine's Air Forces reported the probable launch cruise missiles from Tu-95 M6 MS strategic bombers on the morning of 8 December, with the missiles already moving over Ukrainian territory. 1 person killed. 2 cruise missiles, which the Russians targeted at Kiev, were shot down by anti-blah, blah, blah. So there was a fantastic success coming from the Ukrainians. Well, 19 missiles is not a big deal. Remember the Russians last year, about this time, they were launching about between 85, 86 to 110 missiles monthly. And sometimes 3 times a month, not the 80, but 60, 80, 60, 70, something like that. We'll find out pretty soon what the real damages were, because I can't expect that the Russians really launched 19 and they did not successfully hit any targets. But this is it with the new missile attack, and I'm obviously we all not it's an expectation, because it's like a prediction. The Russians will start the missile season. Probably will not use 150 missiles, probably gonna just resort to, I don't know, 30, 40, maybe are more, how should I put it, surgical in their attacks, like the Israelis are in Gaza, just surgical. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.